Good morning. It's another Wednesday. Welcome to the Ralph Graves Jr. Morning Show. My name is Pastor Ralph Graves Jr. I am so glad to have you listening. If you're listening, man, I'm just so glad. I'm still excited. I still can't believe that I have a radio show. I think we started in November or something. But anyway, you're here. wwdbam.com, 860 on the AM dial. We are in the house on this Wednesday morning. So glad to have you. My co-host is here, Janae Graves. Say what's up.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you this morning, Janae?
I'm pretty tired.
Pretty tired?
Daylight savings has still, I gotta catch up.
Okay. Yeah. We're missing a co-host today. You know our other co-host. She is doing what she is able to do, able to travel and do some great things. I know you're listening. Have a great time. So, Janae, you said that the daylight savings messed you up.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The first day I was fine. Like Sunday, I remember waking up and being like, I'm good. This is all right. And then like yesterday, I wasn't all right.
Yeah. It caught up to you yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first day was Sunday. So,
Yeah.
Of course, you guys know I pastor a church. I work on Sunday, so I was amped. I was hyped up, so it didn't bother me. Maybe a little bit on Monday, because I was kind of beat when I went to the gym.
And
I was beat up.
I stay up too late sometimes anyway. Just like I'll go to bed and then won't actually go to sleep. I was up till like 4 a.m. one night, just laying there.
Wow.
It was weird.
Good morning, Dan. I'm doing good. Dan, were you affected at all by daylight savings? Were you affected? Yeah. You know, in some states they don't do it, right? I think, I was talking to a woman on Sunday. She said in Ohio.
Or Arizona either.
Why do we do it?
Doesn't do it.
Why are we still doing it? Yeah. They said for farmers. Ain't no farmers out. I mean, I don't know why we do it. But anyway, we do it. When I was, when I was police officers on the street, you got to work the overnight. You were mad when you had to fall back and had to work an extra hour. But you were excited when you sprang forward. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. My wife, she's an RN, and she benefited from it. I mean, she still had to work overnight, but she was like, that 1 hour getting home early was cool. So anyway, welcome. If you're watching on Facebook Live, good to have you in. Watching on Instagram. Oh, I don't think we have Instagram up today.
No, we don't.
But you can follow me everywhere, guys. RalphGravesJr.com on every platform, on Twitter, on Instagram, on wherever, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever's going on. I wrote a book called Unstoppable, 7 Universal Laws That Will Transform How You Pursue and Achieve Success. That's on Amazon.com. That's on BarnesandNoble.com. That's at RalphGravesJr.com. But here's the thing, too. You can purchase it there. That's great. But we just finished the audio book, and that'll be everywhere Monday or Tuesday next week. Be on Spotify, be on Audible, be on YouTube. Wherever audiobooks are sold, you'll be able to get Unstoppable. And yes, I read it. It's narrated by me.
Did you change your voice at all?
I did. I tried to sing like James Earl Jones. And then the producer told me to stop. Exactly. The producer said, no, we need to do that again. So I just have my regular voice, but it'll be available there. Guys, in studio, I have some in-studio guests. I'm excited to talk to these guys, and after the break, we're going to do their segment, but I want to introduce them. I want to tell you who we have. We have EMT Roofing here. EMT Roofing and hold on, my hat. They gave me a hat. EMT Roofing and Renewables. I didn't know what renewable meant, but they're going to explain to me what renewable meant. But these guys are here. Ed, how do you say your last name, Ed?
Westervelt.
Ed Westervelt, everybody. Give Ed a round of applause, everybody. Frank, what's your last name?
Bonato.
Frank Bonato. Round of applause for Ed and Frank. These guys, we're going to talk about how we met, how we just hit it off, and how we met. And Jamie Jackson is on the line. Jamie Jackson, I wish you were in studio today, but I know you can't be. Are you there, Jamie? Good morning. I can hear you loud and clear. How are you this morning? Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did the daylight savings affect you? Yeah. It's funny, and I know you have children. Every adult I talk to, it said feel like it caught up to them. And kids don't care. My grandkids were still 100 miles an hour. You know, but I guess you get older, you know, time it catches up to you, you know, quick. Good morning, Jeff Lewis. What's going on, brother? If you're watching on Facebook Live and all those other platforms, thank you for checking in. Great show. Oh, here's the topic. Well, first of all, yeah. Well, here's the topic. We're still going to talk about Women's History Month, right? We have to recognize the great women of history, and I did that on Sunday too. I mean, you know, there's great men and women, but this is their month. We're going to recognize some wonderful women and some stats that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you did know. But our topic today is the importance of having the right people in your circle. And there's two circles. There's an inner circle and an outer circle. And you know, as much as we like to, it's just me and my family. You need some outer circle folk, and you have to be really careful who your inner circle is. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get different points of view on that inner circle, outer circle. I'm going to tell you what I know, and I'm going to tell you the benefits of them and how to be careful in it. So I think it's a pretty good topic today. We have a Twitter poll on Twitter, just a fun Twitter poll. If you want to go to my Twitter, ralphgravesjr.com, and the Twitter poll is simply, you know, when it comes to...
No, it's not it.
Go ahead, Janae.
You
I'm
just
sorry.
changed it.
You did change it.
You changed it.
I did?
Yes.
Well, tell us the Twitter poll.
The Twitter poll today, people, is...
Hold on. Wait. Did my daughter just check me publicly?
You told me to...
That was a hard check.
No,
That was a hard check.
You told
All
me
right,
to
go
tell
ahead.
you that.
I know. I'm sorry.
If you're going to eat some candy, do you go for the fruit flavors or chocolate?
There you go. Anybody in the room care too? I'm a chocolate person, I guess.
Sweet.
Yeah.
This guy mixes.
Are you mixing?
I am a mixer.
Oh.
Frank,
How?
how do you mix it?
There's not a single candy I don't like.
You know,
But to eat them at the same
this
time?
this could be a whole
Oh.
show.
We'll
This
have,
guy
we'll have a
mixes.
box of Good and Plenty's and a Snickers bar, right?
He's right.
Oh my gosh.
And
Hold
then
on.
the really messed up thing is then I'll have a sugar-free Red Bull. Trying to can't be in front of it.
I guess you have to offset it some sort of way, right? That is wild, man.
Mixed chocolates.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that with Frank. So I guess you have to vote Frank for each one, 50-50.
There you go.
You know.
Oh,
That's the
you
Twitter poll.
didn't ask me about my weekend.
Janae, how was your weekend, darling?
My weekend, because I think the people want to know.
They do. I think they were gonna be incomplete. if
They
didn't.
no, I get texts.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But I went to Wonder Spaces
Okay.
in Philadelphia,
All right.
and it was just a bunch of like art exhibits. I went with my sister,
Okay.
and the best ones were the virtual reality ones, the VR.
Really?
That was pretty cool. So if you go, definitely do the VR.
And where is
experiences.
Wonder Spaces? Where are they? Where are they located? You know, I guess you just have to
Oh,
look it up.
it's in the fashion district.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it an exhibit that is there all the time, or is it just there for?
I think it's rotating because they were there a couple months ago for the Candytopia thing,
Okay.
but I didn't go to that one.
Right.
But we went for Wonder Spaces, but it was in the same place.
So, like, what kind of exhibits did you see? Like, I know you talked about something that was virtual reality.
Yeah.
But what are the other things?
The other things were just like basically interactive art. Most of it was interactive pieces. There was like a wall. You had to like write something on it.
Yeah.
And then put it back in the wall, and then people would take it out and read it. You know, so you
Really?
could write whatever you wanted, but it was supposed to. I'm sure it was designed to be like just like
Right.
get things off your chest kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there was this one, but I think it was broken. So it was like a room full of webs. It wasn't cool.
Really. But overall, you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Something different to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
good.
took about like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was
All
fun.
right.
It was nice.
Good.
It wasn't too crowded.
No,
It
that's good.
was
So-
cold.
It was cold.
The walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Anything else on the weekend we need to know about?
No, I think that's it.
That's it?
all, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So that was I may need to check that out.
It was
You know what
nice.
I
It
do
really
go
was.
over when I'd like to go see the light show, like with the dragons and the light show they have out at the park.
Mhm. With the lanterns.
Lanterns.
Yeah.
Lanterns. I think that's pretty cool.
I never been to that.
Yeah, they got like the dragons and it's pretty neat. It's a whole when it gets dark, it's a whole different world all lit up out there. But anyway, guys, the numbers are 888-329 3306 wwdbam.com. And so the importance of having the right people in your circle. Here it is. And we'll the bottom line is this, and you guys heard it over and over again, but I don't know how much we apply it. If you really become your circle. So I was reading the other day, if you hang around 5 wildly successful people, I actually put this in my truth boost, you will become the 6th. If you hang around 5 successful people, wildly successful, you become the 6th. If you hang around 5 mediocre, average, or just lazy and complaining people, you become the 6th. It's the notion that we've heard forever. If you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. I mean, and so I think you almost have to really be aware of who do you talk to the most, who influences your life the most. And so when I talk about inner circle, outer circle, understand that those that we have closest to us kind of have influence on our lives. And inner circle people are friends, families, and sometimes your inner circle, because of their fears, and you guys can jump in, sometimes your inner circles, because of their fears, they'll try to squash your goals and their dreams. You might tell your inner circle, hey man, I want to do this, hey, I want to do that, and they'll give you all the reasons why it can't be done. And really, it's their fear. But to me, if I tell you that I want to do something, and a carbon copy already exists of the same thing that I plan on doing, and for you to tell me I can't do that, it's not that you don't believe that it can be done. You just believe that I can't do it. And so I gotta kind of stay. I have to kind of stay superficial with you. Have to be careful. All of my growth and all of my success has come, and all the doors that have been open to me has come from the outer circle. You might say, well, Pastor Graves, what's the outer circle? That's like-minded men and women, guys like I have sitting in here today. Like-minded men and women who are doing things, who are unstoppable, who encourage you, who will tell you, hey, listen, I know somebody that I can connect you with that'll help you meet your goals. That's what, excuse me, the outer circle is. The outer circle, they may not necessarily be at your house and be at cookouts and not necessarily, be walking around your living room. But you know what? The outer circle will help you achieve what you're trying to achieve, especially if your outer circle is made up of the right people. So it does count, and I have some. We'll be talking about that later on. So it's the importance of keeping the right people around you when it comes to this thing called success. I don't need people in my life who tell me what they can't do or what I can't do, because I start hearing their own fear. I don't want anybody to give me their fear and place it on me. I don't mind trying and failing. That's a story. I'll try and fail, and I'll write a book about it. That your outer circle, like, okay, great, you failed, and so let's talk about it. What's up, Ken? What's going on? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Janae?
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
I know last week our show was about transformational courage, and then
right.
This week is the importance of having the right people around you, inner and outer circle. Well, last week I tried some transformational courage, like tried to apply it in looking for other opportunities to be like creative and everything.
Yes.
So I drove to Delaware and had that meeting with the producers and other writers and everything like that.
Right.
And now I have a new outer circle
because of transformational courage. See what I'm saying? You see? And that's what we have. We can't be afraid to do those things. We can't be afraid to do some things out of the comfort zone. Find some like-minded people. Listen, our friends and family, they mean well, and you might have a couple that mean really well. And understand this, when they tell you what you can't do or what they're nervous about, they may not even be saying it maliciously. Sometimes they just don't want to see you fail. But sometimes we gotta fail. Am I right, Ed? You gotta fail.
Absolutely. You just don't learn.
Yeah. I've learned from failure.
You and me both.
Yeah, I've learned from the shots I missed.
Yep.
So we're going to be talking about those things, guys. It is WWDBAM. Real quick, Jamie Jackson. Talk to me. Good morning. Talk to me about just jumping on this topic, the importance of the inner circle and outer circle. You have been part of both circles in the life of my wife and I. But talk about both the circles for me. Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah. 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 I agree. Yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Ken Dominic, good friend of mine down in Louisiana. Thanks for checking in, brother. He says, yes, like-minded people are critical to your success. He said, if I check your circle, it'll tell me a lot about your future. He's exactly right. He's exactly right. And watch this, not only in business and moving forward, and I know I'm going over, but Dan says it's okay. Not only in moving forward and success, think about some of the habits you're trying to break, right? I mean, just in my own life, as being, I'm successfully married 29 years, not because I'm so great. I'm successfully married because my wife is great. But check this out. My circle when it came to marriage were other married people. Shout out to Cook and Daryl, still. Shout out to Andre and Tanya Brown. Shout out to Jeff and Avery Lewis. I kept myself around people who've been married a long time. I didn't have single friends who I complained to. If I was complaining about something, right, I'd go to other married guys. And they say, man, put on your big boy pants and get out there and go back home and be the husband you're supposed to be. Now, single people may not tell you that. You know, shout out to Ray and Jeanette Jones. You know, I'm just thinking about these couples that were, of course, big shout out to my mom and dad, married 53 years. You know, so it's that circle that keeps you going. Educated people hang around educated people. I mean, and if I'm trying to break a bad habit, I'm trying to stop drinking, I'm trying to stop smoking weed, why am I still hanging with those people, right? If I'm trying to lose weight, if I'm trying to, whatever I'm trying to do, I have to get around like-minded people, like-minded. And here's the thing, and what I really want to get across is you need to have an overall vision for your life. Where is my life going? I got to get clarity on my overall vision for my life. And if what I'm involved in goes against the overall vision for my life, again, I need to ask the question, why am I doing it? So everything I do lines up with the overall vision I have for my life. You can have it all. You can have it all. Y'all know I pastor church, man. I'm Bible front to back. And God has given us dominion. And so that means the things that are coming into my life, I can have dominion over. Things don't have to control me. I can actually replace bad habits with good habits. But there's things and there's people I gotta get around. My inner circle, my outer circle. You know, I have friends who I grew up with, and that's great. And sometimes I keep some of them in a superficial place. I got friends that would allow me to get away with stuff, and that's cool. But I'm actually closer to the friends who don't allow me to get away with anything. You know, my cousin, again, shout out to Mike and Tracy Martin, married forever. You know, I got a cousin that, you know, I got a few guys that are allowed to call my phone and straighten me out. That's accountability. That's the outer circle. And if we're going to be successful, we need to do that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, www.dbam.com, 888-329-3306. We're talking about the importance of having the right people around you. I don't care what's going on in your life. You are a product of the folks that you allow around you. They influence your decisions and things like that. So, guys, listen, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. You listen to the Ralph Graves Jr. Morning Show, www.dbam.com, 860 on the AM dial. We'll be right back with the guys from EMT Roofing and Renewables. Be right back.